Welcome back to Liverpool Talk Daily. Today we've got the latest updates of your beloved club Liverpool. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started. Injuries are piling up for Liverpool, who had just 4 senior outfield players on the bench for the Brighton clash. But it was not all bad news. There were concerns surrounding Alexander Isak ahead of the match, after Slot revealed he picked up a knock against Inter Milan, but he came off the bench to play the final 12 minutes at Anfield. Federico Chiesa also featured after missing the Italy trip through illness. Salah is set for an extended absence as he contests AFCON with Egypt, but Connor Bradley will return to the side for next weekend's trip to face Tottenham, having served his 1-match suspension. With that in mind, here's all the latest Liverpool injury news. Liverpool v Brighton and Hove Albion, Premier League. Hugo Ekitike appeared to pick up a knock against Brighton. Hugo Ekitike. The striker continued his impressive form in front of goal with a double against Brighton, but was taken off before being able to complete his hat-trick due to a possible knock. Red Moore Ekitike scored inside 1 minute to set Liverpool up for a much-needed win, before scoring again on the hour mark for back-to-back braces. He was replaced by Alexander Isak with 12 minutes remaining. Arne Slot did not appear to be asked about Ekitike's withdrawal after the game, suggesting it may not be anything of note. Dominik Szoboszlai. Arne Slot was handed yet another injury headache when versatile Hungarian midfielder Dominik Szoboszlai went down injured late on against Brighton and had to be replaced. He landed awkwardly after jumping to avoid a collision and immediately appeared to be in pain as he received treatment on the pitch. Slot confirmed post-match that he had sustained an injury. Dominik Szoboszlai could not continue after hurting his ankle late on against Brighton. Dom Szoboszlai, it was his ankle, he said. It didn't look great when I just saw him. But he has unbelievable mentality, so let's hope for the best. It remains to be seen whether he will be fit to face Tottenham next weekend. Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez started in Liverpool's defeat of Brighton but lasted just 26 minutes before coming off injured to be replaced by Mohamed Salah. He went down off the ball and briefly received treatment before hobbling off with the club's trainers. It is yet another blow for the player, who has been injury-prone throughout his career and has already missed long stretches of this campaign. Liverpool v Brighton and Hove Albion, Premier League, Anfield. Speaking post-match, Slot kept his cards close to his chest, but did reveal Gomez had suffered a muscle injury. If I have a player who goes off with a muscle injury like Joe, that's normally not a positive thing. I would not expect him to be in the squad next week at Tottenham, but sometimes you get a positive surprise. Jeremy Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong's brief Liverpool career has so far been dominated by injuries. After joining from Bayer Leverkusen in the summer, he suffered a hamstring injury on the first day of the season against Bournemouth and another against Eintracht Frankfurt in October. It had been hoped the Dutchman would return to face Brighton, but the match came too soon for him, and he was not named to the squad. Frimpong will hope to return next time out then, when Liverpool visit Tottenham. Slot is also hopeful of this, saying after the Brighton match, "The good thing is that Connor Bradley comes back from a suspension next week, and normally Jeremy Frimpong will train with us also." Potential return date: December 20th versus Tottenham. Liverpool fans were left sweating when Cody Gakpo was not spotted in training ahead of their trip to face Inter Milan in the Champions League, and their worst fears were realized when Slot confirmed he was set for a spell on the sidelines. Speaking ahead of facing Brighton, Slot confirmed his countryman was dealing with an unspecified muscular injury. "It's going to be weeks," he said. "With Cody, it's a muscle injury." Injured. Cody Gakpo is set for a spell on the sidelines after a bright start to the campaign. Wataru Endo. Wataru Endo's injury was revealed in a double update alongside Gakpo. Endo may only be a bit-part player for Liverpool this season, but as injuries mount, he could have provided a useful depth option for Slot. Unfortunately for both, it was confirmed ahead of the Brighton match that the Japan international had sustained an ankle injury and would be out for a matter of weeks. Slot said, "It's going to be weeks for Gakpo and Endo. Cody has a muscle injury and Wada has an ankle injury." Giovanni Leone. Leone made the worst possible start to his Liverpool career, suffering an ACL injury on debut in a Carabao Cup meeting with Southampton.